Hi, I'm Georgia. I work here at Hope 103.2 as a Hope Weekends announcer. I grew up Catholic. My parents were Catholic. I was baptised as a baby and I grew up in Catholic school and went to Mass on Sundays. Everything that a Catholic girl was supposed to do, I did, but I never felt close to God. Didn't feel like I had a relationship with Him. That was something that really plagued me throughout my childhood and my life. It's something that really worried me. It felt like other people knew God. Everyone around me, I felt like had a relationship with God, including my parents, and I really wanted to emulate that. I wanted my parents to be proud of me. I wanted to be like them, but I didn't know how to go about having that relationship with God. I'd go to Mass. It would be a regular week and people would ask, "Hey Georgia, how was church?" And I would say, "Yeah, it was great. Like, I learnt so much. The message was fantastic. It really had an impact." I was able to hide the fact that I wasn't a believer very well. When people asked me if I went to church, I would say that I was in between churches, which was technically true, but it was a stretch of the truth, definitely. For ages, a friend here from work had been badgering me to come to his church. All my walls were up and I was not expecting to like it. And I went once and I haven't looked back since. It was amazing. Through their authenticity, it felt like I was allowed to be myself. I did feel like I was getting closer to God, but deep down, when I felt Him start to get close to me, I was still pushing Him away. I have been a big fan of Rent Collective ever since I started listening to Hope as a teenager. Recently, we promoted the Rent Collective gig here at the station and I was so excited to come along and hear their music for the first time live. I was expecting to like it, but I was not expecting to have the experience that I did, for sure. Halfway through the Rent Collective concert, the band left the stage and Gareth, the drummer, came back on and started telling the story of the prodigal son. The prodigal son story has been popping up in a lot of places in my life recently, at church, at work, and in conversations with family and friends. He told it in such an easy to understand way. There were no assumptions and you could understand the story without ever having heard it before. It felt like I was hearing it properly for the first time and that I was truly understanding it. I felt everything so clearly in that moment. Okay, we're getting to this is the bit, man. I felt like God was saying to me, how much more proof do you need? Stop running from me, I'm right here. Just let go and run to me, stop pushing me away. And that was the moment that I finally let God into my life. And I just broke down. It was a really, really emotional moment. Since that moment of letting God in, it's as if all the stress in my life has finally dissipated. And I've felt this sense of calm and this sense of peace now. And I know that that's Jesus.